When you wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
The best leaders, they don't have to ask for recognition because the team's success is doing all the speaking for them. I remember when I was coming up in the entrepreneurial world and starting my journey, and I saw a meme that was shared that said something about hustle in silence and let your success speak for you. And I thought that was such an interesting thing because to me at the time, I was just in my zone, grinding, working, trying to build something, and I just thought that's how it should be, right? You build, you create, and your success should speak for you. But over the years, seeing how the internet marketing world and how some of these online gurus and some of the nonsense that goes on out there in business, not everybody is actually talking about work that they've done themselves. Sometimes people are just, sharing stuff that they've learned along the way and putting themselves on a pedestal and trying to get recognition for something that they're not really doing themselves. And that's how you know they're a false leader. That's how you know they're not someone who's actually worth their weight. And I'm not going to call anybody out. I'm not saying anything specific, but we all know there's people in our journey who we've watched claiming and getting the recognition for something their team did. And there's no value to that, because if you can't recognize the success of your team, you first of all don't deserve to be a leader, but more importantly, you're limiting everyone's success. Henry Ford was really famous for this. He was like, hey, I'm not the smartest person in the room, but I've gathered all of the smartest people around so that whatever problem we face, we can solve it together. And he let credit be given where credit was due. And that's what you need to do in your life. If you are a leader and you want to truly excel to the next level in leadership, in business, in growth as a whole, you don't have to get recognition. The success of the team around you is what's going to propel you to that, because ultimately when you've become a leader and you've mentored and poured into people, they're going to grow. They're going to be successful. And that can be a whole mental battle in itself that we'll talk about in other episodes. But just remember, your team's success, your team's growth, the goals they're achieving in their own life, that's all the recognition you need for you to remember and to know that you're doing your job as a great leader. Because you don't need to ask for it. You'll know because you've done the work. Ryan and I say this all the time. We recognize the hands of a man who's dug a hole with a shovel. So we know what doing the work looks like. And the results, the success of those on your team, that's all the recognition you need. Everything else is nonsense. Just focus on being a great example of what doing the work can get and showing others what they will achieve by taking that same step. Get out there and crush the day, leaders. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.